evening and welcome to... Oh, it's not the right group. But this is new. I thought we were doing something serious. I thought I'd have to say, it's not good evening. Because this is Albert's news and that's different. Okay. So how do I greet everybody? What sort of style are we using? Cool and relaxed. I'm not sure I do cool, but I'll try. I can do relaxed. Do the best I can. Okay, right, okay. Hi everybody. Welcome to Owlbutcast. That was good. You've just interrupted me. Let's just start again. No, I might get it wrong. Welcome to Owlbutcast. I did start again. And this is where we're going to have every week a little 10-minute video, and we're going to try and explain the news, something in the news, maybe two things in the news. And it's especially for our young followers, our owlets. We'll try and tell you more about what the so-called adults are talking about. If they know, yes, that's a good point. Because sometimes, when I was young, one TV channel, I've said this before, one TV channel, about 2 news bulletins a day, one at 6 o'clock, which perhaps lasted 20 minutes, and one at 9 o'clock, which perhaps lasted half an hour. And that was it. In your world, there's news channels everywhere. And therefore, there's a lot of news going on, there's a lot of things being talked about, and some of it can get quite confusing. So, we thought that we would, Albert thought that we would, Albert often thinks that we will do things, but there we are. Don't be cheeky. Okay, Albert thought that we could do something and perhaps explain what is meant by all these things that they're talking about, how it affects us. It's mainly going to be about news that's happening in England, or in Great Britain, or in the United Kingdom. I may have made a slight mistake there, yes, that's true. In Great Britain, that's right, which is England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, in case you didn't know. But if it affects us, we'll look at things that are happening overseas as well. This first one, this first Owlbutcast, is just going to be an introduction, so you can see what's going on. Yes, and you see if you like the format. Did you like our titles? That's a rhetorical question, which means I'm not expecting an answer, mainly because we're the only people sitting here, and you're not going to ask. Why aren't you going to answer me? Oh, because you thought of the titles. Yes, that's why. So, there we go. And you chose the music because you like spring. Yes, indeed. For those of you who don't know, that the music was a piece called, or part of a piece called Spring, which was written by a composer called Vivaldi, and he wrote a piece called Four Seasons. And funnily enough, he did spring, summer, autumn and winter. He was a clever little chap, you're right, yes. And that was just part of the one that was called Spring, because Albert loves spring, it's the best time of year, everything's beginning a new life. And here we are with Owlbutcast, beginning a new life. Every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, because we thought we could be sort of a proper news programme. So every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, we'll upload one of these little videos. Promise they won't be more than 10 minutes long. Yes, because that's all you need to know. But we'll take one topic and we'll talk about it. So, that's it. That's all we're doing this week. Next week we'll come on, and obviously because it's going to be topical, which means it's going to be something that's happening now, we can't definitely say what we're going to talk about, but you've probably been listening to the main news, and they keep going on about cost of living, rising prices, inflation, taxes. So we thought we might do something about that, but who knows? By the time we come on next week, anything could have happened. That's unlikely. Tell everybody, I could have turned into a cool person, which would be news indeed. But there we go. So, we'll see you next week, 6 o'clock. Have fun, and bye. Bye. Which wing are you wait? Oh, that's cool, is it? Oh, I'll try it. No. Right, okay. See ya.